Bitcoin, heaven's economy. So today we're going to talk about why I'm still long with $50,000 on Bitcoin. We're going to talk about the Bitcoin reveal, and we're going to talk about the bullish and bearish signs that are flashing at us. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in here and look at this 4-hourly chart. You can see that Bitcoin is in this, looks like a horizontal wedge. So we've got resistance here, support here. We broke out of this horizontal triangle. We broke down. And now we're forming what kind of looks like a bear flag, but it's a little bit long for a bear flag. And we're running into this blue box here, which is the resistance. And I just want to point out one reason why I'm still bullish right now. If you take a look at the white 200 simple, we just broke above that. The last time we really broke above it was back here, and Bitcoin was substantially lower there. You know, I'm talking about $3,000. Now we're at almost $11,000. So that's one reason. But let's look in the bigger time frame. Let's look in the bigger time frame right now with Bitcoin on the daily chart. And we're going to pull out the RSI here. We're still on the daily, we're oversold. We're breaking above this blue box here. We can see that the volume is declining. Right here, you can see volume declining, going down. So that means a big breakout. Every time the volume declines, like it did there, like it did there, and like it did there, we saw a huge breakout. So volume declining, we're in an upward trend, and we have this horizontal wedge here. Certainly looks like we're going to break to the upside this time. So another indicator I want to look at is the ribbon, the EMA ribbon on the 4-hourly chart. We have broken above, and that is a very bullish sign. We broke above here, we broke above here, and you can see Bitcoin tends to break out when we close on the 4-hourly chart above the 4-hourly ribbon. Another thing I want to point out here is we'll go back to this chart. Just kind of move that line. We're getting lower or higher lows. Higher low, higher low, higher low. That's good. Again, that's a bullish sign. So, and even when we go, I mean, really, again, the short-term strategy we're looking at here is this stochastic RSI. We're oversold here. So we buy here and we sell here. That's the goal. You know, that might be first week of September, September 3rd, 4th, right in that area. It might come back down. Then, you know, that's where you're going to be walking by faith, not by sight. But again, I just want to show you guys, I am still long the 4.6 Bitcoin, about 50,000. And you can see we're slightly up here, 50,239. Not really enough to write home about, but I'm just putting my money where my mouth is on this next call. I think Bitcoin is going to go to at least 11. We're going to break this resistance zone here. And we're going to go at least to 11,300. I think we're headed to this area right here. I'll draw it for you. Right there. I think we're going to go there. And again, I'm going to point out a couple of these. We've got a, one other thing I want to look at here is the Bitcoin futures chart, which seems to be a little bit more accurate when looking at the ribbon and what's going to come in the coming time. So we broke above there. We broke above here. Bitcoin shoots up. We broke above here. We broke above here. And now we've just broken above. And I want to point out something here that I think is interesting, is that Bitcoin tends to break above, test the ribbon, and then go higher. Just like it did right here. We broke above, we test the ribbon, go higher. We broke above, we test the ribbon, and we go higher. Anyways, that's my 2 cents for why I'm still long, holding this position, looking forward to taking a nice profit as the market goes higher. And let's jump right into this self-proclaimed Satoshi Nakamoto Bitcoin reveal, which in my opinion was an epic fail. I think this just sums it up with everybody else who claims to be the creator of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto. It's just not going to work. And another interesting thing, Rakuten, Japan's Amazon e-commerce giant Rakuten has publicly launched a cryptocurrency exchange. Announcing the news Monday, the company said that users can start spot trading 3 cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash via a mobile app. So just imagine everybody in Japan trading Bitcoin on their mobile phone. They're doing it on the equivalent of Amazon in Japan. Do I think that's going to come to America at some point? I absolutely do. So another bullish indicator for Bitcoin. So I think we've covered some of the bullish and the bearish signs. One of the bearish signs I forgot to mention here is when you look at the 4-hourly chart, we've kind of been coming down here. So it may have to test down here, but it looks like the market is turning over right here, and that's exactly the price action we need. This to turn over, come up here, and we should see Bitcoin break. I mean, we could take this RSI up to here and see Bitcoin at 11,200, 11,300, 400, 500. We could really use a new high, 12,300. I think Bitcoin could easily do that. So that's it for my video today, guys. Have a blessed week, and I'll leave you with this. One of my favorite scriptures, John 10:10, the Passion Translation, says, "A thief has only one thing in mind. He wants to steal, slaughter, and destroy. But Jesus said, I've come to give you everything in abundance, more than you expect, life in its fullness until you overflow. So again, that's why I think Bitcoin is part of heaven's economy. You want to overflow with your finances, I suggest you own some Bitcoin. And have yourself a blessed day. Take care.